last, Neil, we are set to begin this one, the much-awaited, long-standing rivalry, and we begin. The first point will go to the Petro Gazz Angels.
For Petro Gazz, and as for Creamline, Bernadette Pons will be the starting outside hitter, and Eliza Valdez will be coming off the bench.
And by the way, Tots Carlos did not play in their encounter last November 16. Van Sickle. Negrito on the back set to Carlos. That is sent back. A redo for Creamline. Pons will try. And Piatura with the save. They go to Pablo. Popped up by Galanza. Pons. And that drops for Bernadette Pons as we get the support from Alexis Tensay. Alexis?
About the fresh energy of Kyle Negrito, who is stepping up for Creamline, eager to take the reins. She told me that in about 60 to 70% of Creamline's past championship clashes,
going head-to-head against Chisayat, who's so familiar matching up against Creamline.
Well, we always say that setters are the glue that connects the first touch and the third touch of every sequence. Execution, you can't afford to have a bad day.
Well, let's see if it's gonna be a long night for both of these players as Pons. 4 serving 5 here. Phillips with a quick one. And that sails out, so point goes to the Angels.
Dun sa net defense ng Cool Smashers, she's been utilizing all of her attackers so far here in the opening set.
That was a tough set coming from Negrito. Galanza, though, able to find a way and score. Yeah.
We all know the caliber of her attacking, and gusto lang niya talaga maibalik yung laro niya. Really go for these drop balls.
She is ready to steer the wheel this time para sa Creamline Cool Smashers. This time tosses to Galanza. Saet will set it up. Van Sickle as it goes down for Brooke Van Sickle.
That service line.
And a service ace delivered by Gemma Galanza, the second ace. And they lead by 1. Saet goes to Sabete. Galanza able to get that easily. Here comes Pons. And that drops for Bernadette Pons. Down by 3 points here in set number 1. And Sickle off of a broken play. It will be Pons to bump set going to Carlos. And no problem as
Rania Musa will replace Rem Palma.
Seeing action for the first time. She too was missed by her squad. Meanwhile, a response coming from Van Sickle.
Numbers, lalo na pagdating sa mga crucial games.
Negrito got a tap and will send up a free ball. Saet sets up the play to Pablo. And that drops eventually. So point for Petro Gazz to cut the lead down to 2 points. And Petro Gazz again down by 2 points here in set number 1. That is a bit, that is over-received actually. Carlos changing pace. Again, over-reception. And a free point for the Angels.
Hindi nagtatagpo yung second touch and yung third touch.
And because of that, the lead is down to 1. Petro Gazz has a chance to tie things up. Not that time. Pons finds the open. And she heads to the service line. They're up by 2. It's a save coming from Atienza. Galanza goes up and off the block she scores. The matchup between the Cool Smashers and the Angels. Right now, Creamline up by 3. Phillips, easy over. Negrito goes to De Leon, but that is set back.
The importance of balance pagdating sa production. And itong double substitution will always give Petro Gazz a 3-woman hitter formation.
An attack of Galanza kept alive by Petro Gazz. It goes back to the white shirts. Carlos. Cheng is now in the game, able to save it. Play continues. It's now Petro Gazz's turn. Maizo Pontillas. Dug by Pons. We have a long rally alert ended by Brooke Van Sickle. 3 straight points for Petro Gazz to tie things up. Negrito to PVL, and she scores. Deadlock again at 17 all. Negrito, Galanza in the middle. 18 serving 17. Cheng on the setup to Musa. That was read by the blockers of Creamline, but Van Sickle won't be denied.
But if it's a single block against PVS, mas may hirapan sila to get those digs. Jelly Temperatura, on the other hand, has been steady as well for Petro Gazz and Jonas Abete.
Back to a 1-point game. Negrito goes to Pons, shut down. And Jonas Abete likes that play to do serving duties for Creamline. It's a good first ball by Pablo. It goes back to her, but dug by Gemma Galanza. Here comes Pons. Barbon with the pickup. Saet goes back row. Attack of Van Sickle.
Close the opening set.
Negrito goes back to Carlos on a better attack. Put up by Coach Sherwin.
Whoa, that's a new play in the Petro Gazz playbook.
Creamline only down by 1 point. Saet goes to the running MJ Phillips, who had a good vantage point from the top. And possibly a momentum breaker as well, because Coach Sherwin already used up his 2 timeouts. Let's see what they do here. Galanza down the line, saved by Sabete. Chance, they go to Van Sickle, blocked. Recovered by Sabete. Free ball. And PVL. Courtesy of Eliza Valdez, 23-24. That's in. Saet goes to Van Sickle for the finisher. Off the block and out as Petro Gazz draws first blood and takes